threats that occurred when, I got started in the business, and for maybe, the last 20, 30 years or something, were always material related. When I was younger, the price of drywall doubled. I'll never forget that. First we had like a huge shortage, and then of course the price went way up, and suddenly there was plenty of it, but that's another story. And I remember when the same thing happened before that with concrete, and suddenly concrete went up 100% or something in a month, Yeah, that's a bummer. That really shakes things up, But that's not what I see as the biggest threat. The biggest threat is that there's a failure in this country to invest long-term in the construction trades and education. This whole myth that was perpetuated, from what I understand, by the marketing industry, that college education is the only kind of way you can have a secure career, that you have to have a college degree, is just a bunch of bull. And too bad, but this whole country has bought into it. And we're hopefully now recognizing what a mistake that's been. But sometimes I wonder if we really are. Sometimes I wonder if the marketing that went into selling the country on the need for every single student to have a college degree, sometimes I'm wondering just how successful that marketing was, if we're still believing that. Because look at how many kids go to school these days and go into debt. $50,000, $75,000, $100,000 for a college education, get a BA and can't even get a job. Where you can get into construction with no college education, straight out of high school. And you can be making 5 figures immediately. You're going to make 10, 15, 20,000 just starting out. You're going to make 30,000 within a couple of years. You're going to make 40 or 50,000 pretty quick. I know guys that we're paying $20, $25 an hour that fast if they're eager and they're learning. Get a job, something that'll help support you. And then, once you've got your feet on the ground, go back to school. You'll learn more. You'll take your education more seriously. You'll be able to incorporate and integrate your education so that your career becomes more meaningful. You'll end up making more money. You'll end up more successful. Pretty simple. You don't need to go into debt to get an education. And you don't need to go into debt to get a job. Not in this country.